Whoa! Spider technology is amazing now! Hello and welcome to more Donkey Kong Country, the Trilogy. Now it's new and improved. Can you tell what the difference is? And the answer is, I certainly hope not, because what the difference is that I had to, didn't have to, but I replaced my hard drive on my computer to give it a long-needed update. And yeah, so if you do notice a difference, that means things are going terribly, and everything's out of control, and you're like, oh my goodness, everything's broken. So yeah, hopefully this new and improved Donkey Kong thing will have no differences at all on your end. So with that out of the way, I've covered my bases in case the whole thing explodes. We're continuing on with Bees Invasion. Bees are cool. I mean, an invasion of them would be uh-oh. Remember that part where I was like, I sure hope it doesn't, like, explode? I see nothing but a blank white screen. Here, let me, since you can't even see what I see, it looks like you don't see anything at all. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing at the moment. Uh-oh. Now, does this have anything to do with the fact that I coincidentally replaced my hard drive, or is this because the thing itself is broken? Uh-oh. I mean, the game loaded fine, right? So, Alright, so here, I'm back in here's the first level, right? And this is working just fine. As you can see, what I might try doing, just, let's completely replace our people, in case, entering it, with Donkey Kong or whatever is an issue. So, I'll go find another DK, we'll get Dixie, and hopefully that'll work. That's not a great start, being like, I hope everything's just fine. Although, look, the fact that, like, this works just fine, like, I can play this level, everything controls fine, everything looks fine. I'm guessing, well, I was gonna say I'm guessing it's not a hard drive issue, and that it's coincidental, it's just that world, although, why? It's gonna be like, well, maybe it's the fact that, like, well, I didn't, we played all these worlds on the old hard drive, and now that's one we haven't played yet. But, like, why would, like, that doesn't make sense. Like, that doesn't make sense. You know what? You can finish the level. Like, it just doesn't, like, why would playing the levels originally and then updating my hard drive not let me play a new level, but everything else would work just fine? Like, that doesn't make any sense, right? I don't think it makes sense. Okay, so here, two completely different Kongs. Let's see. Yeah, we did all this, and then we beat Lost Temple, and now we are in Bee Invasion. Fingers crossed. No, that didn't work. Okay, whoa, I got it. I don't know why we're in a level all of a sudden. Ooh, that was close. Okay, so just in case, if anyone else has the same problem that I'm having, apparently, also, oh, that's cool. Weird. I wonder if I didn't like that. I'm not gonna speculate. It works, it worked. The thing that I had to do, so what was happening, what fixed it, I should say. I don't know what's happening, but the screen was minimizing and turning white, right? Like I showed you. If I put it back into full screen, it worked again. When it was not in full screen, it just didn't work. Like, and it automatically was doing it, but then telling it to be in full screen again. Bizarre. But you know what? I'll take it. I will absolutely... Looks like there could be something up there. I see some zingies, but There's a barrel up there. Oh, you just go right here. Yeah, okay. You learn something new every day. If you're playing this game and the thing minimizes without you telling it to, or not minimize, but like it goes from full screen to like a windowed mode, and if it does that without you telling it to, and the whole thing just completely breaks, just tell it to go back. And that apparently, how do I get up there? Like, I see I can climb on that. Right there. But there's no hook, and you can't, like, stick your partner to the wall. Well, unless I have to, like, jump from, no, I can't jump from above. Well, all right, we'll come back. We'll come back, because presumably that'll be where we're missing something. We have one barrel, and yet 2 holes to go down. I mean, we know that. We'll get the O. We know we need that. Like, presumably, we also need to go down here, but we can replay. Blech. All right. Ooh, can I make this jump back up, actually? Yeah, I can. Ah! Didn't mean to throw it, but... Well, okay, but now... Ooh, Donkey Kong going. All right, so the N is up a path that has honey on the left, nothing on the right. Now we know. But do we know how to get the K? No, we don't. We think we might know where it is, but we don't know how to get it. Aw, look, he thinks he could get us. Why am I... Well, all right. I mean, that looks scary. That's fine. So, yeah, I mean, clearly, like, I fixed the issue where, like, you know, I can pick a person up and jump, and it's not just undoing it like it was, but there is still apparently a minor little issue with... I wonder, actually, does this still have the... No, because I feel like in Donkey Kong Country 2, if you were doing this, you could just walk across the honey. Am I misremembering that? I don't think so. Yeah, there's stuff up there, too, but... I guess if we blew that up, you could... I mean, how would you make that jump? Even if we destroyed that bee... Well, maybe you could, like, air twirl to it or something. I don't know. Got a couple things to check. Alright, the M is up here. We saw it. We saw it with our own eyes. Ha! We didn't see. I guess it's one over. I thought we saw it with our own eyes. Oh, well, now do we go left or... Go this way, I guess. I'm very lost. So very lost. I didn't even see you. Oh, up there. I see you. I see you. There's our secret. There's our N. Oh. Come on. There we go. Up. Yes. On point. Now, if I were a steel barrel, I guess I'd do this. Did I need that? Did I need to be writing that? I don't know. Got coins. I guess that's what counts. Weird. I'm stuck, but hey, here's what the level looks like. Hey, bee invasion. We did it. Beehive on the tree, apparently, is the level we're playing. Cool. I was gonna say, oh, fingers crossed that it's not gonna do it again. Ugh. Oh, that's because we just did that below. Also, could I? This is awkward. Although, if I could destroy that one guy. Come on, you come over this way. And yes, you. Okay. I don't want to hit the cat o' nine tail. No. You stay right there. Just to make this a little safer. Yeah, now we're talking. That probably would have worked. Maybe. He's a gamer. He's a hero. Now, what is this? On the other hand, unless the bonus is up here. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. Uh-oh. Well, I guess I'll go back up again. We'll switch and try gliding to the left, just in case there's anything, but it's gonna be like, you know, oh great, you know, we got up her, hooray, except like we know that, and I missed it. Okay, fine. Like, we know that the letter won't be, because we have the O and the next letter was the N, which we have. By the way, I can go this way. I'm not gonna risk that for a coin. You know what? Just do that. Safer. Yeah, unless we can get up there and like flutter, twirl, hair thingamajig all the way over. It's not really gonna help us. Do that. Well, it's not what I meant to do. I was trying to throw it upwards so that I could, you know, it'd be slower and I could jump and ride it. But it's fine. Okay, so was there a cat at the very beginning that we killed? I don't think there was. That would explain how to get up there. Sure. Kitty Kong. Protect our hair twirler. I mean, let's be fair. That's often what these games are about. At least the second game in this one is put someone in front of the character that you actually want. Oh yeah, the third one too, she's in that one. And of course, the character you always want to have with you on standby in case you need it is Dixie, because she has by far the best ability. Not always the one you need, right? Sometimes you need one of the other characters, both in this or the other game, but by far the best ability to just have in general. All right, we'll play your game of grab banana. Oh, we can. That was just gonna be one level. All right. On the one hand, I kind of like how they're in these little like honeycomb things, like the way the banana. Well, that one didn't. Boo! Never mind. I hate it. Well, I was also gonna say it's kind of hard to see, just because the background is so busy with the honeycombs. Like it's not hard. It's just slightly annoying, but whatever, you know, it worked. Like I would call it a pat, you know, it's okay. It's not the worst mini game. It's not the best. It just is. Nah, you could try going down. We go up and over. We could go down right here. That seems worthless. Okay, well, what if we go up and over? We'll fall, that's what. Any G's hanging around here? The OGs? You already have the O. That'll be awkward to make. I am gonna go back this way. We're gonna hair twirl it. If I don't fall off this time. All right, go, gadget, hair twirl. Wow. That's a statue. Can't just like run into him with it, can I? I didn't mean to do that. Whatever, we don't need it. We can get up here just fine without it. Oh, look at that. You know, look at that, the part where I just got hit and died. But we got the G, so it's fine. So we're just missing the K. I'm kind of surprised. I thought we'd be missing more than that. Well, okay, I mean, there could be a second bonus, I guess. There's just, there tends not to be. Yeah, we know. There's not. No. Boop. There's not. Okay, so hopefully it won't break the game again. I wonder if it's almost because, like, going into that first level was... Right? Because, like, it put us in here, like, when I was able to fix things. I wonder if... Huh. Let me go over there. I'm just trying to think where the K could be. I wonder if it's because it... Oh, right there. I see it. I see it. Oh. But yeah, because, like, instead of, like, you're going directly from the world map into this level. There we go. And if that's what was causing the problems. Well, you know what? Oh, we can't get out. As I was saying, I kind of want to try it again, just to see, like, now that we've played the level, beat it, will it do the same thing? I don't know. And then I'm like, oh, but I can't save the game. And then Wrinkly's right there, and then I was, oh, wait, I can't get out of this until we find Funky Cup. Excuse me, anyways. All right, blue crystals. I guess fingers crossed, make sure it doesn't do it again. But it certainly looks like that has nothing to do with the fact that I updated the hard drive, and everything to do with the fact that just that one particular spot on the world map was weird. So I could just cheat and go up there, but I suppose I should, like, play the normal way, because there could be, you know, bonuses. Ooh, squitters. Oh, wait, did I? Yeah. Yeah, I should do this. Okay, so there is no, like, hidden bonus there. Ooh, also good to know. You can, for a little bit, have 3, 4 at a time. Because, so again, for those who are unaware of the original Donkey Kong Country stuff, with Squitter, you could only ever have 2 platforms at a time. And if you shot another one, a third one, it would either destroy, well, so I know, like, if it was just 2 like this, and then you shot a third one, it would destroy your oldest one. Now, I forget, they might have had a thing where if you were on one, it would destroy one you weren't on, but I don't remember if I'm making that up or not. Okay. That could just be completely all in my head, I don't know. Oh, that's a wall. That is not part of the background. All right. Huh. Creepy. Like, there's spikes in there. What? Oh, so we can just... Okay, so we can just... Interesting. Fun mechanic. Also, I like that it's just a wall, like, because, right, these look spiky, right? Like, they look like giant spears or something sticking out. Oh, no. That's fine. We can just go straight up. We already know there's nothing to the right. I mean, there is, but it's above this. And I just want to get so we can look at the things again. But yeah, the point is that I like that it looks all dangerous. I mean, yeah, you can see it. But they don't actually hurt you, right? Like, you're not punished for being like, I hit the wall, because, like, right, if this was Donkey Kong Country Lost Levels, this would absolutely hurt you. And I'm glad it doesn't. Also, I just realized you can control this. Oh, I love that. Now, again, like, if you've played Donkey Kong Country and you just see this, you're just like, whoa! Spider technology is amazing now! And if you've never played Donkey Kong Country, you're just like, what? So again, in Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3, you could arc your shots with Squitter. Like, I mean, yeah, obviously you could like shoot a thing forward, whether a platform or the attack. But, you know, so besides the fact that you can make more than 2 platforms at a time, yeah, we got 4 right there. You could always arc your shot, but it would sort of act, let's see if I can actually pull it off the way it originally, it looked like this. But not, well, like that, kinda. Where it would have this kind of slow, like, up and then curved thing. Like, it wasn't just a straight out, right? So first of all, I'd even noticed that, like, holding the thing, you just straight up can shoot it diagonal. It's like, that's interesting already. So you could just, like, do that, right? Because in the, you know, again, Donkey Kong Country, you'd have to sort of aim ahead of it because you'd be like, yeah, and then it would, you know, goes forward and then kind of goes down. So the fact that you can do a straight diagonal, I'm like, oh, that's cool. But then I realized it doesn't lock you into what you press. Like, if you press up on the thing, rather than doing this, you can hit down again and wiggle it. Like, you can make up, down, like up, 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 down. Now, is there a point in doing that? Not really, right? Like, because you can move it up and then down again. Like, okay, the one thing I could see it doing, if at any point there is a zinger, like a red zinger that you can't kill in the way of something you have to shoot, and you have to, like, you know, shoot a thing up, over it, back, down, under it. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. And now, there's one thing, you can't even, well, you can kind of do the immediate thing. Not as much, not as easily as in the other game, but where you could, like, shoot a thing and then immediately trigger it to just jump straight up. That doesn't work so well. Yeah, basically everything else about Squitter is amazing. Can I shoot that thing? No, okay, we have to touch it. But yeah, I guess I could see it. So again, like, there's no point, right? Because, like, you're like, oh, let's put a platform, like, ahead of us. We go, and we do that. I mean, you can just do this, right? So, like, there's no need to, like, make you go up and down. But it doesn't matter that you don't need to do it. It's cool. Like, that's interesting. Well, they say no squid. Hey. But I wanted that guy. Well, this'll be interesting. We got the O, even though we kind of messed up. Honestly, it'll be faster to just do that. It'll be way faster to just do that instead of trying to climb up. All right, cool, though. We've got power super spider technology. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect any of those things. I will go back down, or is it a one-time use? So if you fall, you die. I mean, maybe they reset if you go off screen, I guess, but... Like, oh no, I missed the coin. Right, I can just do it. I still have 10 coins. But... Okay, something... Something is weird. Because, right, we've done that before. Like, anytime you die, you lose your coins. You lose your silver banana coins, but we don't know what they do. They don't seem to do anything. But, and, you know, it's like, well, we know where to farm them, at least if we need them again. You know, I'm gonna go pick up a partner first. But now they're staying? Which... You'd be like, oh, okay, cool, there was an update. Well, first of all, I haven't done anything to the game. And also, like, I don't think there's been an update to this in, like, years. But, you know, again, even if there was an update that, you know, happened, you know, not, you know, if suddenly after multiple years there was a magical update that changed something, I wouldn't have gotten it anyways because I didn't update the game. I haven't re-downloaded it, and there's not like an automatic patcher. You know, this isn't a Steam game. This is just a game I downloaded from a website, so weird. I mean, I'm for it. Like, I'm absolutely okay that now when we die, we don't lose all of our banana coin. I'm just confused as to why. Now, on the other hand, you know, people are like, don't look a gift horse in the mouth, and a lot of people don't even know that expression anymore because who's getting gift horses in this day and age? But even so, like, sure, you shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth, but I'm curious about this horse. I want to know for science. Science horse. Find the coin. Find the science horse. Donkey Kong, yeah. Diddy Kong. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. Coin. That was cute. I like that one. Super simple, right? Like, that is not hard to win. And I think they even gave you, I'll double check just to make sure, but I think he gives you a barrel right there. So, like, if you go in with one person, which would screw you, of course, you won't be. Yeah, right here. So that's super nice. Like, there is literally no way to lose this one. But it's still it's just fun, right? Like, it's just like a cute little thing of, like, switch between the people you have and use the right barrel. Like, I like it. I don't know, it's creative, right? Like, it's not, you know, I've talked about this before, but one of the reasons why I like this game so much is it's good design. And it's not about, like, we're gonna make the hardest level you've ever seen. It's just like, we're gonna make a fun level that you've never seen before. And that's why I love this so much. Okay. Okay. I mean, I guess I should have expected that. I didn't, but I should have. Alright, well, normally, you know, normally I'd just be cutting ahead, you know, when I do these platformers, I just cut to where I died, right? So you're not watching the same thing over and over, but that bears showing. You're not necessarily just insta-dead if you fall, because the platforms just teleport back. Like the non-moving, you know, the ones that don't keep going back and forth. So yeah. Andre has already accounted for that scenario. It is not instant death if you just happen to fall. Which is nice. You know, again, good design. But now if you're curious, you're like, oh, what happens if you do fall? The answer is the platform just go from here to here. Boop. Kind of like my monkey will now go from here to here. It's like magic. Also, kind of like magic, I broke the game in the time between what you actually saw and where I'm cutting to. So here's the thing. I accidentally died, right? And I'm like, okay, we'll play again. And then I started playing again, and I immediately fell off onto the spike wall, which does just kill you, because there's no way, like, up from that. And then I loaded in again, and you might notice something about the level. Like, remember, this is where we died, and you're like, what? That's not where you... The spike wheels are gone. Most of them. Some of them on the moving platforms are still there, but the ones that are just static in the environment, they're just gone. Which I'm fine with. I mean, it's gonna make for a very easy level. Part of me says we should probably play the level again from the midway point, just to, you know. Like, I imagine there's probably a bunch of, like, spike wheel things right there normally. I'm very curious to see what that looks like when it's not... And let me tell you, it started super weird. Like, I started the level, and it made this, like, sound. And I was like, oh, that can't be good. Turns out it is good, because now I'm just home free, but... Yeah, I kind of feel like... You can see it up there. Maybe I should... Like, I'm of two minds. Because part of me is like, maybe I should replay the level... You know, at least starting at... Okay, that one's there now, huh? But yeah, maybe that wasn't there just a second ago, right? Like, that's what, like... Although that one's moving, interesting, is the moving ones that were around. Huh. But yeah, right, two minds. Part of me says, let's play the level again for real so that we can actually play it with, like, you know, the intended difficulty. And then the other part of me is like, but considering how, like, you know, how much trouble we had starting the game in the first place, just with the first beehive on the tree when it wasn't working right, we just take the freebie. Like, we had to futz with the game. Well, I mean, no, you helped. You know, if it wasn't for you, dear viewer, I might have just been like, yeah, forget this, it's broken. So, you know, we did it together as a team. But yeah, because I think we just take it. You know, we played most of the level. We saw what there was. It's like, okay, there's moving platforms, there's spikes, there's these cool little spear walls at the beginning with Squitter. You know. Like, would playing it again be... Okay, I have to. I want to take the win, but I at least have to see what it looks like. Alright. Yeah, these, not here. And then, of course, you saw, starting here, these also not here. So, let's see what we're actually supposed to do in the level. I mean, we saw this guy, he came back, right? Okay, so that makes sense. There's things in the middle. Oh, see, I thought there'd be like some little tricky jump you had to make going to the left right here. It's not that there's stuff in the, because this is where the DK coin was, right? It was like right here. It's not that there was stuff in the way, it's that there was stuff on the other end. All right. See, aren't you glad I replayed the level? We wouldn't have known that. And then right there, obviously, you saw. Oh no, I fell, but we already beat the level. You saw all the differences. There you go. So that's what we did. And look, I got to the DK coin, even with the thing there. So no one can be like, you're a terrible gamer. You couldn't do it without cheating. I'm curious. Can I trigger it again? Because it was right here. It was when I did this. I was like, oh, okay, sure. And then I went in. Weird. Just, that's bizarre. No. Well, hey, we got a fun little glitch. You got to see it, and you're like, hey, that's cool. How do I do it? The answer is... Literally, the only thing I did is what I just did. Fall off onto those, like, spear wall things, and it didn't work this time, so... Get lucky, I guess. But that'll be it for this episode. We'll continue... You know, I'll split the, you know... No more recording today. We'll continue with whatever this is, up and then down tomorrow. Or, you know what I mean, not tomorrow, but... I want to know for science. Science horse. Find the coin, find the science horse.